get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. Hi, this is Kevin Harlan, joined by my partners, Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. It's Memphis taking on Boston. And so off the tip, it's Boston. And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Warren is out there with Griffin. Then there's Ellis. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. And it's Knight in at the 1 spot. Warren, good.
Warren. Assisted by Brandon Knight.
Memphis on defense. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Nuggets.
And that was a shocker. Hard to believe that they dropped the ball, so to speak, on that one. And probably a tough pill for them to swallow.
And to lose it like they did, too. Wow, right at the end, man, makes it even tougher to take.
And Boston has possession. Here's Carroll. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game. Ellis with it. 29 seconds left here in the first quarter. Knight kicks to Griffin. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
He power surged that one down. Wow.
Yeah, good term to use. One of the game's top dunkers for sure.
Folks, that's not a petty, not a Manny. That's a facial.
Ellis goes in, over to the wing, left side, Knight for 3. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Grizzly. Here, talk to Monte Ellis. He says he feeds off his doubters. He loves to hear some. And Monte Ellis is still trying to prove people wrong now in Dallas after their quick exit from the playoffs a season ago. Clark, it's been a decade in the league now for this very talented guard.
And you know, that kind of relentless determination is really something Monte is known for, and one of the reasons he has been around for 10 years in the NBA as a consistently good player and lethal scorer.
And the second quarter getting underway. No team gaining an edge so far. And looking at what we've seen from the Grizzlies, what do you guys think?
Just the start they're looking for in this game. Solid offensively through the first.
Very crisp and sharp, not much stagnation at all on offense.
On the floor to begin things for Memphis here in the second quarter. We've got Shabazz Muhammad. Portis is out there with Costa Koufis. Then there's Smart, and it's Knight in the point guard. That one misses. So it's Boston now. It's a 5-point game. That doesn't go either for Beal. To the paint. It's tipped. Inside. Oh, and here comes Rose all alone.
No need to rush here. They can play for 1 shot.
Yeah, and I think the way you do it, you're patient as you indicated, and wait until about the 5-second mark before you get into your play.
They set the screen, and the shot is good. Smart's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still as a defender.
And we've reached.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And in this completely jam-packed for the Grizzlies, the first quarter was pretty even. At the end of the period, they held a 2-point lead. And that's going to do it for now as the second half is just about to...
The second half just about to get going here. Here are the Grizzlies with the ball. And after this one, they're home against Minnesota. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up for the second half. On the floor for Boston. Jordan is out there with Kenneth Faried. Then there's Derrick Rose. Then it's Damari Carroll. And it's Beal in at the 2 spot.
Wow, he was just wide open there. That's way too easy.
Rose against Knight. Pass to Warren. Picked by Griffin. Dishes it to Ellis. DeAndre Jordan grabs the miss.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
And oh, here we go. Warren's got it, the fast break chance.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
They better not. I mean, they've got to pad their lead anytime an opportunity presents itself, and that was a golden.
Here's Beal, and the foul called on Blake Griffin. That is his first foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
Rose, from the top of the key, he buries it.
Excellent communication on the inbound play there, guys. He got in a good position, and the pass was as it needed.
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
We've got a great game on our hands as we welcome you back. The fourth quarter of action getting started. Austin with the ball. They trail by 6. On the court for Memphis to start the fourth. Ellis is out there with Smart. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. Then there's Griffin. And it's Muhammad in at the 3 spot. It's stolen by Allen.
Time definitely not on their side.
They need a very quick bucket, a real quick one.
Sinks it. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
And guarding him on the perimeter isn't a priority for them right now, but if this continues, it will be.
Clark, they'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see some long possessions out of them going forward. Great job to hit his teammate on that move, Kevin.
Here's Rose. Here's the 3. And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Jordan, he's checked in for Boston. Beal comes in for Allen. And Memphis also making a switch. Warren's checked in, and he commits the intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game.
Job well done at the line on that possession. They'll make things a little easier on themselves if they can convert those.
Beal can't get it to go. Well, this one is winding down now. Memphis can watch the clock run out. Now here's Smart. He's covered by Rose. Now here's Smart. So it's Memphis picking up the win. They seem to...
Thanks, Kevin.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Hey, y'all. Ernie Johnson here, along with Kenny Smith and Brandon Knight.
Well, he showed us just how good he can be when he's at the top of his game.
And that brings us to the end of our broadcast.